Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Kirsten, veterinarian here at ManyPets, and let's get straight to it. The dreaded ear infection. Today I'm going to talk you through how to recognize one, how they can be treated, and why some of them just seem to keep coming back. Let's talk about signs of a doggy ear infection. Symptoms can include redness along the ear canal, discharge. This can come in a rainbow of colors, including yellow, green, red, gray, or even dark brown. Also, the smell. If you know it, you know it. If you don't, prepare yourself. I hope that you don't become familiar with it. We can also see signs like head shaking, scratching at their ears, rubbing their face on surfaces because they're uncomfortable, and even for more sensitive dogs, we may even notice things like lack of interest in food, or even just feeling off or kind of sorry for themselves. A question I get very commonly is, how can I treat this at home? And I tell people, usually the answer is, don't try. And that is because there are some really important things that your veterinarian is going to want to do when it comes to diagnosing and treating an ear infection. So step number one, we are gonna wanna look down the ear canal. We wanna take a scope and we're gonna look down to make sure that we don't see anything stuck in there. We wanna make sure that we don't see anything like a growth. And we also wanna make sure that the eardrum is intact. It's very important that we know that that is safe because it will tell us what medications are safe to put in there. The next step is that we are going to want to take a sample of whatever gunk is in that ear canal, put it onto a microscope slide, and then stain it and look to see what types of organisms are present. That's going to help us determine if there is an infection, and if so, what types of organisms are around so we can figure out the best medication to use. If you do notice that your pet has some very mild brownish type discharge in their ear at home without other signs like redness or odor, it may just be some normal buildup in their ear that can be cleaned safely without question. We want to do this because we want to prevent extra buildup and also prevent the likelihood that infection will happen later down the road. So why do pets get ear infections? I like to remind my clients that your ear canal is just an extension of your skin. Our skin is the largest organ in the body, and so anything that gets down in that canal that can cause irritation and then cause the pet to scratch, shake, rub, whatever, to disrupt that normal skin barrier will have potential to cause inflammation. There are normal bacteria and yeast that live on the skin, and when the skin barrier is broken or damaged for whatever reason, those organisms will overgrow. That progression leading to inflammation is what we know as an ear infection. Things that might cause this initial irritation in the ear canal can include foreign bodies like grass seeds or foxtails for my US counterparts, skin growths or tumors in the ear canal, water from bathing or swimming, parasites like ear mites, or underlying allergies to things like fleas, food, or the environment. Figuring out the cause of an ear infection is a really good way to determine how should we treat it. If your pet gets one infection and no more after treatment, that might just be a one-off. However, if you do have a pet that is continually getting ear infections, we may need to do more work to look into why that is the case. A lot of these pets might be experiencing underlying allergies and require more of a workup to long-term manage those and hopefully get less recurrence. And finally, my pro tip, stick to those rechecks. Rechecks are recommended by veterinarians because it is extremely important we make sure that the infection is clearing before we stop treatment. Stopping treatment too early is one of the most common reasons that we might not see improvement in the case of an infection. I hope this video has been helpful for you in tips of treating ear infections. For more information about ear infections, check out the article on our website.